Hello, I am back with more 14 Minesweeper variants, and you might have noticed since last time I realized that if I try and do all of this, it's going to take way too long, so since last time I've done all the 5x5 stuff, other than hashtag exclamation mark, because I guess I forgot to do that, but with that being said, this time I guess I'll just do some wall puzzles, try and get through all of these. So yeah, there's some standard patterns here, like this one here. For wall is always like that, and that might actually have to think about the rest of this. Okay, so just gonna see what happens if I have a mine here. Then I get this, and that works fine. And if I instead have a mine over here, then I get two mines along here, so one of them must be this mine here. Since I have a second mine here, I'm guaranteed that one of these two will be the 2 connection, so this has to be a 1. And now I know that it's not the yellow case of the 2, so this actually might be enough for the whole puzzle, just looking at it. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just move on to the next one. And my mouse is a bit buggy, so sometimes I get random scrolling, so if you're ever wondering why like colors are shifting, sometimes that's pretty much the reason. Okay, so if I have a mine here, I get this kind of pattern which breaks, so I can determine that that's a mine, and all of this. Since one of these two has to be the 2 and one of them's already a 1, those 3 didn't have to be, or couldn't be mines. So yeah. Other than that, a lot of this so far seemed pretty standard. Okay, so the only group left here is a 2 group, which means I can't start here because then it would break the 1 clue. I can use the same kind of logic to get rid of that one when comparing it to the 4. And other than that, that's just the puzzle, yeah, so we'll do the last one of this size. Neither of these can be mines for the same reason as that previous stuff. This one can't be a mine since it solves both the 1 clues, and one of these 2 must be a mine. This must be part of the 2 up here. Okay. If I have a mine here, then I'm gonna get this, which I had hoped would break the puzzle, but it doesn't. If I get, let's see. If I have this, then these 3 have to be mines all, which breaks. So I'm gonna get that. If I have a mine, let's see. If I have a mine here, then this might actually do something. I'm not sure though. No, it didn't. Okay. I'm just trying to find something else that breaks in this puzzle. If I have a mine here, then I'm going to get this, and that does break, okay. There we go, so the 2 has to extend this way. And for this one, since I need to have 1 blank in between each, I already know that the one on the other end has to also be a mine, because 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 2 blanks make up the group of 6. And other than that, the puzzle might be actually now completely solved. Yeah. Okay. So now we can move on to 7x7 and then 8x8s. Okay, so this one, at least currently, seems to be pretty standard. Start. Yeah. Okay. This one. Alright, so now we've actually gotten to something. If I have a mine here, then I need to have 2 mines in these 2 squares, which breaks. So I get this. And let's see. If I have a mine here, then I'm going to get this, which will break this clue here. Okay, and that was all I needed to finish that puzzle. Okay. Let's see. I need to have 2 mines amongst this group here, so if this one's blank, then it's going to break, which means I just know that one is a mine, and now I'm going to actually get all of the mines for this portion at least, it seems. Okay. Only one of these two can be a mine, so all four of those must be a mine to have enough mines to solve everything. Okay, I need to have 2 mines down here and 2 mines up here, so everywhere else is not a mine. And I need to have both of these as mines, and that solves the puzzle, so let's see. Okay, this one, for some reason, at least the 7x7s have seemed to be going faster. If this is a mine, then that has to be a mine, and that breaks. So I get that. Let's see. If this is not a mine, then both of these are mines. So that's one case. And if this is a mine, then this is still not a mine. Because, yeah, actually, I could just determine from that I can't have a mine here. So I get that. Let's see. If, I'm gonna just re-bring back the marking. That's if I have a mine there. If I have a mine here instead, then I still can't have a mine here because, let's see, if I had a mine here, then I need to have 2 over here, which means I need to have 1 down here, and that breaks. So, yeah, I cannot have a mine here, which means this 4 pattern is either going to be these 3 or the bottom 3, and either way I know one of these 2 is a mine over here. If I have a mine here now, I know I need a mine down here, so I get this. And that breaks absolutely nothing, so let's see. If I have a mine here, then this one isn't a mine, so this is a mine. And that does break it, okay. So this one here can't be a mine, which means that this always has to be the 2, so I can get a lot of this solved. Okay, yeah, pretty good amount solved. Need to have 3 over here, so I get that. And that might be enough. Yeah, okay, that is enough. Alright, let's move on to 8x8s. And I need to actually check how many of these I need to do. I need to do 10 to get double hashtag unlocked. So, yeah, we're just going to go through them. Okay, if I have a mine here, I get a mine here as well. And actually, that's not going to help. I can't have a mine here. It's the standard pattern. And since I know one of my 2 groups needs to go like this or on the other side, the 3rd mine's going to be there, so this one is always not a mine. And I know that there can only be 2 mines amongst this group, so one of these 2 is a mine, which means that one of these 2 is a mine, which means that's not a mine there. Okay, where do I want to go now? Is it possible for neither of these to be a mine? The answer is no, so I'm going to have 1 mine here. I need to have 1 mine here as well. So neither of those are mines. For this 3, I can get those 2 as being marked, just right off the bat. Let's see. Either all 3 of these are mines, in which case I get this, or all 3 of these are mines, in which case I get this one as being a mine, and this one still has to be a mine. Okay, so I get that there. Let's see. Okay. In the yellow case, at least I get this, and in the red case, I get this. So none of these 3 can ever be mines, and now I know it must be the red one of the 2 because of that 2 clue there. So that is going to give me a good amount of stuff. And I'll get rid of the pencil marking in a second. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything before I got rid of it. Okay. So actually, that should be enough to get the whole puzzle, yeah? Alright, so let's move on to the next one. Neither of these can be, or whoops, well, this one can't be a mine because then it would have to go down like that, and that breaks. This one can't. These two are the ones I meant to be marking earlier, but yeah. Whatever. Okay. So, if I have a mine here, then I need to have mines like this, which breaks. This one here. So, yeah, I guess I just was able to then determine that wasn't possible, and I've now misclicked, so, yeah. I'm just gonna redo everything because I don't want to have to redo the puzzle later, especially if my error wasn't due to faulty logic this time unlike last time, but yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So now that we have it here, I can only have one mine amongst this top row, or this row here, which I already have. This one can't be a mine as well. And I'm going to actually get pretty much everything. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. For 1x3s, these two outside ones always have to be marked, and it's either this or this, so you can just get those through. 3 guaranteed. Let's see. If I do this here, because I'm pretty sure there's probably some pattern I don't know about within these. If I do a mine here, then it can't be connected to another mine because then I need 3 here, and now I know I need 2 over here, which means I'm going to have a 2 in one of these and another 2 block over here, which breaks. Therefore, this one can't be a mine. And okay. Now then, if I have this here, then I know neither of these are mine, so I'm going to get 2 up here, 2 over here, and that breaks. Okay. Because then I can't have a group of 1 as well. So, yeah, I haven't seen that pattern before, so that's, I guess, a good one for me to remember for the future to look out for. Let's see, if I have a mine here, then that implies a mine over here, which implies this, and if I don't have a mine here, or, well, I guess mine there is the thing I should have been looking for to break it. Okay. If I have a mine over here, then I'm guaranteed this pattern which breaks, because, well, that one can't be a mine, I need a mine here to satisfy that, so this one can't be a mine. I now need to have 2 there. Additionally, I need to have 1 mine over here, and one of these 2 has to be a mine, so I get this. And this is going to give me pretty much most of the puzzle, if not everything. Yeah, this I think just gives me everything. Great. Let's move on to the next one. And no mine here. Neither of these can be mines because it would break the 2. I have one of these 2 up here is a mine. This is another different pattern, isn't it? Okay. If I am... If I have no mine here, then one of these sides is going to have a group of 2 mines, and the other side will have 2 mines like this. So I get both of these have to be mines then. And one of these 2 is a mine, which I already should know. Actually, thinking about it, I can't have a mine here, because then I'd get this, and that breaks the triple 1 thing over here. Therefore, I get this, so I have 1 mine here, 1 mine here, 1 mine in these 2, 1 mine in these 2, 1 mine in these 3, which has to be actually in these 2 to make this 1-2 clue possible. So I get that. And I need to have 2 mines up here, which I don't have information about at the moment, so I don't think I can do anything with. If I have a mine here, then I'm going to get this pattern which breaks, therefore I don't have a mine there. So I instead get this. And, let's see. Yeah, and this puzzle at this point I think might mostly be just, getting mines placed and then solving whatever clues get revealed because of it. And yeah, that was the rest of that puzzle. Okay. Neither of these can be mines because it would break the 1 or the 2, depending on which. I can have a maximum of 2 up here, and I need to have a minimum of 2 up here, so neither on this side. This one can't be a mine, so I get a mine here. Okay. How do I go from here, actually? If I have a mine here, I get neither of these are mines, none of these are mines, and I get this, which breaks the 2. So this one isn't a mine, neither is this, so this must be a mine. This can't be here because of the 3 there. I need one up there because every one of the 3 possible combinations of mines for the 3 hits there, and I actually get the 3 solved then afterwards. Only one of these 2 is a mine, so both of these are, which means that one had to be a mine to solve that. And, let's see. Yeah, a lot of this is just pretty standard stuff, actually. For this one, since it's a 4 and I have 6 spots left, and I have 1 4, I need to have a blank in between. I get a mine here as well. And that's going to force solve that. And, let's see. That's everything, actually. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Let's see. If I have a mine here, then I get this, which is completely fine, so scratch that. If I have a mine in one of these 2 outside parts, I'm going to get this, which also seems completely fine, so that's not the issue. If I have a mine here, I get this pattern, which means I need to have a mine on both the outside parts and there. And then I'm going to get this to be able to solve the 2. So I'm going to get both of those. I have 1 mine here, so I need to have 1 here, 1 of these 2, and 1 of these 2, and that still doesn't break at all. Okay. If I have a mine up here, then for my 2 clue, I can't have a mine here. And I must have a mine here. If I am... Oh, yeah, I just, first of all, need to have a mine here, because if I'm missing it, I can't solve the 2 at all. If I have a second mine up here, then I'm going to get this pattern, which seems completely fine, and is completely fine. Okay. If I have a mine in one of these spots, then I just get a mine in one of those 2, or these 2 if it's the bottom one. Actually, not one of these 2 if it's the bottom one, but besides the point. If I have a mine here, then I get this actually, which completely breaks it, so scratch that. Or does it? Oh no, it doesn't. I'm a silly guy. Just kidding. Well, a lot of information I lost there. I guess I just have 2 cases. Either it goes like that, or it goes like this. Either way, this one here isn't mine. And okay, that means if I have now a mine here, then I know I need a mine here as well. And one's going to be down there. And I'm going to get all of this information, yeah, and this. And if my mine goes here, then I get this. So either way now I'm forced to have a mine here or not. How did I mess this one up, actually? I honestly don't even know how I messed that up, but man, we're gonna figure this out. If I do something like this, then I'm gonna get this pattern. And let's see, if I do a mine here instead, I'm gonna get this, and if I have neither of these being mines, then I need a mine here. Oh, that was my issue, I think. Or is it? Let's see, I can only have 1 mine along here. So then both of these need to be mines. Okay, I'm not actually sure why this one doesn't work. I clearly missed something about it. So we're going to see what the possible path is. No, there isn't a possible path. So my error was in that. Okay, for some reason I thought that's what I clicked last time, but maybe I'm just going crazy. Who knows? Oh well. Anyways, with that being said, let's see. If I have a mine here, I expect this to break, I think. Yeah, it does break, okay. Because it breaks this clue up here. So I get this and this. Okay. After that minor setback, hopefully I'm getting things back on track. We will see. Yeah, okay. So at this point, it looks like the rest of the solve might be more of a standard, just fill in the spaces kind of solution. Because there has to only be one mine amongst those three, so, yeah. Okay. I stand corrected. There's 2 mines amongst this block. I can only have 1 mine in these 2 because of the 1 here. So we get a mine up here, one of these 2 is a mine. So neither of these are, and there we go, that's the puzzle. Okay. The 7 here, pretty obvious, even for like a normal difficulty level. The 7 there is probably one of the easiest things out there, but yeah. Okay. So one of these 2 is a mine. One of these 2 is a mine, and one of these 2 is a mine. Okay. Not actually sure where to go with that. If I get a pattern like this, then it still works fine. Oh, hang on. I already have one of these 2 is a mine, so I get this. And that's going to give me the information. Perfect. Okay. Okay. If neither of these are mines, then both of these have to be mines, which breaks. Therefore, I get that. So one of these 2 is a mine, one of those 2 is now a mine. So, that's going to let me solve a lot of this. That part's probably going to get solved at the end, due to just not having enough mines left. Okay, so I need 1 mine here, and 1 mine for these 2. Which, yeah. Alright, that gives me it. Great. This is another pattern over here I don't recognize. If I have a mine here, I get a mine here, and I'm just going to get this, which seems fine. And if I have a mine somewhere like this, oh, actually that does break. If I have no mines amongst these 3, then I can't get a 2 up there. And since I have 1 mine here, I can only have 1 up here. So, yeah, neither of these can be mines. Okay. Let's see. If I have a mine here, I get this pattern, which breaks the 1, 2 there. So both of these are mines. This has to be a mine for the 2, 3. And I can actually solve pretty much this entire bottom block, yeah. Okay. I'm getting actually a lot more of this than I expected from that. Yeah, okay. One of these 2 is a mine, which means this has to be a mine as well. And, oh, that's actually the puzzle. Alright. This one might be, I don't remember how long the last one is actually, so I'm not gonna start saying stuff like this one might be quicker, but yeah. This breaks because I need to have a minimum of 7 spaces that aren't just 2 non-mines next to each other for this, because 2 gaps and 5 mines, so yeah, okay. And a lot of, yeah, pretty much most of the deductions that actually mattered in this one so far have been that same kind of thing, where you have to count how many blanks there have to be in between mines as well. And just keep that in mind when solving. Mine here is going to do this, which will break the 2. Therefore, no mine there, and I get a mine here. If I have a mine in any of these 3 outside ones, then I get this, which is also going to break the 2. Therefore, none of those are mines, and with that, this puzzle might actually be pretty much solved. Yeah, there we go. Okay, just one more of these, and then I'll call it for the video, I think, actually. If I have a mine pattern like this, does that work fine? Yeah, that works fine. And if I have something like this, then yeah, I'm still fine. Okay. My thinking is one of these will probably... Okay, there we go. This one breaks the 1-5 down here. So, there we go. Now then, if I have a mine here, then I get this, which is completely fine. If I have a mine here instead, I'm still fine. Okay. And let's see, if I do this... Oh yeah, that... Just kidding, that breaks. I don't know why I was looking for other stuff. But yeah, that's what's going to break it. Okay. Neither of these are mines then, so here we go. Both of these need to be mines, since no matter which of the 2 is the 4, it hits both of them. And I think, yeah, I have to just go solving this top portion now for a bit. If I get that, that actually works fine here, so... Oh, this is solvable. Okay. Let's see. I think this one, yeah, might just be completely solved at this point, even though it doesn't really look like it. Yeah. Alright. There we go. I guess with that being said, looking at how the previous one is, yeah, this one did go quicker. So, yeah. We'll see. For future videos, I might also have some of the 6x6s knocked out, because I want to try getting multiple types in each video, because I don't want this series to drag on super long. But with that being said, yeah, I guess I'll see y'all next time I see y'all, so bye.